Hello, Gustavo Tavares, reporting with TTN-HD Production Live here at the American Film Market with
Evan Coons.
All right, Evan. So, what brings you to the market this year, and what's your plan? What's the goal here?
Well, until yesterday, there really was no goal. I'm here I work at a film school in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is it's like right here. I'm originally from the Detroit area, right here.
I'm Detroit.
Oh, where from?
I don't know. He's from the 8 Mile.
Oh! I thought you said I'm from Detroit.
Eminem.
Yes, we both grew up in the 313. Okay. Yes, so we actually are neighbors, to some extent, and in terms of cities. But no, I'm out here with my film school, Compass Film Academy. I work for the school. My job is to help get interns on sets and to help our alumni stay connected to the industry and find jobs. Right. So that's my main gig, but I'm also a producer and a writer. And I came out here and I went to this Pitch Me seminar yesterday to talk, just to find out some things about what's going on in the world of pitching. What are some producers looking for? What are they not looking for? And what's that? Yeah, absolutely. And so we went there to, I'm just taking notes to bring it back to the classroom and say, hey guys, when you go out there, this is what's important. And but then sometime through the pitch seminar, there was this sort of thing that said, I don't know what you call it, but they passed out a hat and said, we have a champagne bucket. If you drop your card in the champagne bucket and we pick you will have the opportunity to pitch in front of all of these people, right? So then I sat there and I thought, the only person I pitched the project that I have right now, I've only pitched it to my shower head. I've only been like sitting there taking a shower and going, I would say this, I would say that. And then finally I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it. It's a lottery. If I get picked, it's meant to be. I said a little prayer. I said, God, if, I know you're up there. If this is my time, this is my time.
Absolutely.
Right? So I put my card in, and I sit there. And they pull the card out for this random person, to give the pitch of their project. And I can see the back of the card, and it's got our school's logo on it. And they said, Evan Coons. That's me. Okay. And I just said, oh, my God. And I went up there, and I sat down, and suddenly I'm sitting with Avi Larner, a host of other great producers. One of the producers produced, I believe her name is Caroline. She produced the film called Indian Summer, which is a really important film for me, and I loved it. It was a pivotal time in the summer. So I'm sitting there with the people that I never thought I'd be sitting there with. And they're like, all right, pitch your stuff. And I decided to pitch. So I just went for it. And the story that we have is called That Time of the Month. And it's the story of it's a 50s sort of parody homage about a feisty female journalist who gets an unexpected heart transplant. Unbeknownst to her, is transformed into an atomic werewolf. So that time of the month comes around when the moon turns full and this woman turns into an atomic werewolf and wreaks havoc on the city. But she doesn't know it, right? So I rip into this to this pitch, and suddenly the crowd is like really responding. They're laughing, they're cheering. I'm thinking like, whatever, I'm just going nuts here. Producers are all digging it. I get through and I made it, and they're all digging it, and they go down the line and everything's working out well. They're all giving positive comments, and Avi Larner says, send it to my people, like talk to my people. I want to read this script. We're going to take a look at the script. And then everybody went clapped and did their thing again. And out of all the people shown there that pitched, I was the only one that got asked to hand the script over.
That's pretty impressive, man.
Dude, I'm just showing up. So I'm really happy if this turns into something. I'm really happy if it doesn't. I had nothing to lose.
I mean, you came with a dream from Michigan, and look what it...
I didn't even come with a dream. I just came. I wasn't like, whatever. Like, this is just going to happen. And it happened, right? So now I was supposed to be in Michigan right now. But as a result of the stuff, I moved my ticket, I rented the car a little longer, and now I'm at AFM.
Just like that.
What thing?
What do you got? What do you got?
Oh
What do you got?
yeah, that's the other crazy. Oh, the other crazy thing.
The biggest thing.
The biggest thing was that suddenly I find myself.
For the cover.
Oh, here's
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm not on the cover, but here's Variety magazine.
You're in the Variety.
Yeah, I made Variety today.
Wow.
Which
Wow.
so I'm not making this up. Like that's what
This is it. The
like.
facts are right here.
Let's see the camera. Show the camera.
So.
You have to read some of it.
I am not gonna read this. How about you read it? No, I'll read it. I don't know because
Well, read it, man.
So, film ideas pitched from attendees range from the Palestinian and Israeli love triangle and a drug trafficking single moms to the day's biggest hit, a love story between a detective and an investigative journalist werewolf. Go for broke. Just go for broke, said Bickle, the Prexy of Orpheum Communications, to Evan Coons, the filmmaker behind the werewolf story, which is not true. I'm just producing it. There's a writer in Michigan who's phenomenal, and he wrote it, and I knew it was great. Yeah. So Coons got the audience laughing and applauding in one of the day's shortest pitches, a fact that Bickle pointed out as working in his favor. But see, to the day's biggest hit. Variety called my pitch the day's biggest hit, dude. I don't have a dream. I just...
That's crazy, man. Yeah, we need to get this. Biggest hit. A love story.
Between a detective and an investigative journalist werewolf. Who would think that would be the day's biggest story?
That's crazy, man. You should be psyched, man. You look
It-
down. You should be happy. You should
No,
be
it is
ready
what
to
it
party.
is. It is what it is.
You know what I mean?
It is what it is. This is
That's a
not.
deal, man.
This is not a sprint, man. This is a marathon.
Well, that's true. That's very true.
All right.
That is very
Let's
true.
talk about this. So,
I mean,
anyway, Coons, the only participant who received an invitation from Learner to speak with New Image, was one of the two attendees picked at random to hawk their concepts.
so what's the plan? I mean, what do you guys? What's the angle of you coming to the AFM? I mean, what do you want to do besides obviously get the film out there? I mean,
Well,
is it a feature? Is it a short?
It's a feature film.
It's a feature.
It's a feature film. It's 90 tight pages. And our goal, obviously, is to we want to make it in Michigan. We have a really good incentives package there right now. The writer also wants to direct, and I'd be stupid to say we're not a blank slate out here. If there are guys that want to take it, we're up for negotiation and finding out. Just about any man can be bought, I think. So. We're just seeing what's out here and seeing what our options are, and we know for sure that this will mean a lot of things back home, and so maybe it will, but we're excited. This doesn't happen often. There's actually a big Michigan presence here. There are a lot of people from Michigan selling films. We have an apocalyptic zombie movie that's being sold right now. We have another film called GR30K, and a myriad of other films from Michigan that I think are really demonstrating, one, the talent that is in Michigan, and two, the insanity that is in Michigan. I'm just kidding. But there's a lot of talent in Michigan, and we're happy to be represented here and to be making a splash for our communities. And this is what it's all about. It's about finding those niches and being able to create content for them that is both significant and distributable, I suppose.
now in the future, how can people find your work or find anything about your college?
Well, you can go to our website at www.compass.edu. That's the school. You can also, I have a personal website. It's www.evancoons.com. That's Koons. So www.evankoons.com. You can also go to chucksboy.com. That's www.chucksboy.com. And there you'll find the director's stuff. He is previous stuff. He's great with serials. He has a series called web series called Hank Danger and the Fountain of Death. Hank Danger, and there's a bunch of other series that he has. He's really prolific in terms of that genre and that niche.
All right, well, it was a pleasure. I appreciate it. Thank you and good luck.
Great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Gustav Tavares, reporting from TTN-HD Production Live at the American Film Market.